Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Children, now let us discuss how many types of pigments are involved in photosynthesis. Looking at a plant, you have ever wondered why and how there are so many shades of greens in their leaves. Even then, in the same plant, we can look for an answer for this question by trying to separate the leaf pigment of any green plant through paper chromatography. A chromatographic separation of a leaf pigment shows that the color that we see in the leaf is not due to a single pigment but due to four pigments. One is chlorophyll A, which means bright or blue green in the chromatogram. Second one is chlorophyll B, yellow green. Third one is xanthophyll, yellow. And fourth one is carotenoids, yellow or yellow to orange. Let us now see what roles various pigments play in photosynthesis. Pigments are substances that have an ability to absorb light a specific wavelengths. You can guess which is the most abundant plant pigment in the world. Let us study the graph showing the ability of chlorophyll, a pigment that absorbs light of different wavelengths. Of course, you are familiar with the wavelength of the visible spectrum of light as well as Vibgyor. You can determine the wavelength means color of light at which chlorophyll shows a maximum absorption. Does it show another absorption peak at any other wavelength too? If yes, which one? Now look at the figure showing the wavelength at which the maximum photosynthesis occurs in a plant. You can see that the wavelength at maximum absorption by chlorophyll, that is in the blue and the red regions, also shows higher rate of photosynthesis. Hence we can conclude that chlorophyll A is the chief pigment associated with photosynthesis. But by looking at the figure, can you say that there is a complete one-to-one overlap between the absorption spectrum of chlorophyll A and the action of spectrum of photosynthesis? Children, these graphs together show the most of the photosynthesis takes place in blue and red regions of the spectrum. Some photosynthesis does not take place at the other wavelength of the visible spectrum. Let us see how this happens through the chlorophyll is the major pigment responsible for trapping light. Other picoid pigments like chlorophyll B, xanthophylls and carotenoids, which are also called accessory pigments, also absorb light and transfer the energy to chlorophyll A. Indeed, they do not only enable a wide range of wavelength of incoming light to be utilized for photosynthesis but also protect chlorophyll, a form of photooxidation. Thank you.